Hello everybody, this is Zaxtor99. You guys are looking at the screen, you guys are going, SVRT3, Smart Video Rendering Technology, what the heck are you doing, Zax? Well, this is my video editor. I use Power Director to edit any videos of gameplay that I record rather than live stream. A lot of you guys out there watch me live stream games like Dead by Daylight or other games, and you're used to being there right beside me, commenting on my gameplay pretty much live. There is a little bit of a delay, but it's usually just 10, 12 seconds, something like that. And so for the most part, you can participate with my game, whatever I'm playing, live in a live stream, as you do with so many live streamers on Twitch and YouTube, etc. Now, I know I let some people down when I mentioned a week ago that I bought Life is Strange Before the Storm, and some people wanted to see me live stream it. Some people really wanted to see me live stream this game. I made a decision to not live stream it and play it solo and upload my recordings. And I gotta say, people, that I'm very, very happy I did. Not only did I not live stream Life is Strange Before the Storm, for good reason, I believe, but I also wanted to make sure that when I played Life is Strange, I wanted to be distraction free. That means I wanted to be at a point where I was home alone, my kids weren't around, or asleep, I wanted to play it when I really was not going to be distracted by my real life events. I also wanted to make sure that those distractions didn't come in the way of people in a live stream chat. You know how people do every time I live stream. It's one thing to live stream something like Dead by Daylight where it really doesn't matter that much and where people can't play spoiler. But in a game like Life is Strange or a big story game like The Walking Dead or whatever, when you're playing it for the first time, you really want to pay attention to the story at hand. You really want to get immersed. This is a situation where you really, really, really want to be immersed. I know saying you're immersed in something like Dead by Daylight is kind of an insult or whatever. But these kind of games, you really want to be able to get immersed and get into the game. It's going to make you enjoy the game a lot more. And so hopefully by recording these episodes of Life is Strange, you guys, my viewers who watch them, can enjoy them a lot more than if you watch me stream it live and you have the distractions of the chat. And in the chat, you're going to have people asking about, when are you going to play Dead by Daylight while I'm playing Life is Strange? When are you going to record a video of Rocky? Or talking about their dating life, or talking about how they eat toast and eggs for breakfast, or they eat pizza and they hate pineapple pizza. Whatever it is people talk about in a live stream chat can distract everybody. The person playing the game, which would be me in this situation, and the people watching the stream are going to get distracted by somebody saying they hate pineapple on pizza, and they're going to chime in on that. And again, like I say, it's one thing in a game like Dead by Daylight to not be 100% focused, but in a game like Life is Strange, I think it's important that the viewer and the person playing especially be immersed, be into the game, enjoy it, enjoy the story. You don't want to be distracted by pineapple on pizza at a critical moment in a story like this. I gotta say, guys, I loved Life is Strange when it came out in 2015. I believe it launched in January of 2015. I bought it right away. I really didn't know what to expect, but I was so happy I bought it and so happy I played it. It was so freaking good. And it had 5 episodes that went from January. The last one, I believe, released in October of 2015. And I did a live stream on the last episode, and I was kind of regretting that I did that live stream. Even though I enjoyed playing with my viewers right there beside me, there was just too many moderators having to block people trying to play spoiler and trying to answer silly questions and, things like that. So I really think this kind of a game from now on my channel will be played when I'm in a situation where I can be distraction free. Distraction from trolls in chat, distraction from spoilers in chat, and distraction free from my real life. Because with episode 1 of Life is Strange, I really enjoyed going back before the storm and experiencing this game. Life is Strange Before the Storm is building up to be every bit as good as Life is Strange was. And I am really happy with that. I love the story, and I can't wait for episode 2 to come back. It's really interesting going back in time and experiencing the friendship between Chloe and Rachel. And if you watch Life is Strange, we saw what happened to Rachel. I'm not going to play spoiler for you if you haven't watched or played Life is Strange. Definitely, I highly recommend it. But there's something more going on than just a mere friendship between Chloe and Rachel. And we're seeing that friendship between the two from the start, from the very beginning. And we're seeing right away there was a chemistry or a connection between Chloe and Rachel that I wouldn't necessarily at this point say it was, them being gay. But there was definitely more than just a friendship going on. Something special. It's something a little bit confusing. And if I'm confused as a viewer playing the game, then I can only imagine how a couple of 14 or 15-year-old girls who are, going through that can feel. Really, really interesting. This Life is Strange, the whole story, has just reached out and it grabs you as a player. It grabs you as a viewer and it pulls you into it. It is so addicting. And every time it ends, every time Life is Strange ended, 2 years ago, every episode that ended, you just felt like, oh my God, I gotta see more. I want more right now. And Life is Strange Before the Storm, episode 1, does the exact same thing. It just leaves you like desperately reaching out and wanting the next part right away because it's that freaking good. Now, I looked at a couple of reviews after playing episode 1. I looked at a couple of reviews about episode 1, and both of them pretty much rated it 8 out of 10. And I think both these same websites rated Life is Strange 8 out of 10. These guys are so wrong. They are being scared of being a website and overreaching or overrating a game. Guys, Life is Strange so far is an easy 10 out of 10 for me. But you got to remember, I'm a guy who kind of enjoys visual novels and that kind of thing. But if you're a person that loves to read, if you're a person that loves good story, if you're a person, especially in a video game, you're going to love Life is Strange. How could you not? I mean, it's a little bit far-fetched, it's a little bit overproduced and things like that at times, but the story and the writing is so good. It's so easy to feel connected to the characters. The character development in Life is Strange is so strong. You feel emotions for almost every character in the game, every main character in the game. You feel the pain they're going through. You feel the joy they're going through. You feel the laughter and the fun and everything that is portrayed in the game, expressed in the game. It's so easy to feel that emotion with a character. And only the best of stories, the best of games, and the best of movies can do that. Life is Strange, so far, the first one and the first episode of Life is Strange Before a Storm are amazing. If you guys haven't played or watched Life is Strange, if you guys haven't seen Life is Strange, I can't recommend it enough. I highly recommend you go play it yourself and then watch it yourself. But if you really enjoy, if you're more of a watcher and you just enjoy watching, then definitely don't hold back. Go watch all of Life is Strange and then start with Life is Strange Before the Storm. Life is Strange Before the Storm, guys, is every bit as good as Life is Strange, or it looks like it's building up to be every bit. We don't know how good it's going to end, but the build-up is intense. We can tell that it looks like it's going to be every bit as good as the first one. And we're going to find out a lot more about these characters that we fell in love with more than 2 years ago. If you hold out and you don't ever experience Life is Strange in some way, you're missing something big these days. It is an easy 10 out of 10 in my book. I'm going to go ahead and round it up to 10. There's some things that I'd probably knock it down a little bit for, and maybe down to a 9 or a 9.5. But I'm just going to go ahead and go full blown and say it's so good that it's a must watch or a must play. I think everybody should experience Life is Strange. The first one, and it looks like Before the Storm is going to be as good or maybe better. We have yet to find out. But I want to go ahead and thank you guys for watching my little hype for Life is Strange and my expressions of how good it is, and my encouragement to you out there. If you haven't experienced Life is Strange yet, do yourself a favor and go experience it. My recommendation is to experience it firsthand and play it yourself. But if you don't do that, if you don't want to do that, then you owe it to yourself to at least watch somebody else play it. Be sure you comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys played Life is Strange? What do you think? And what are your opinions? Be sure you rate my video here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.